Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. My name is Plesio Digger, and today we are summoning on the Holiday Handoff banner, which has Cordelia and Selena as a harmonic duo, not Severa, so it's not just a regular duo. We have Dorothea and Annette, both from Three Hopes, not Three Houses, and Black Knight. So I think I'm going to summon all these colors. I want pretty much all of these characters. I don't think any of these characters I don't want. But I'm not going to be I'm not going to feel bad if I don't get all of them. I think I want Dorothea and Cordelia the most. So I'm probably going to use my 40th summon on one of them if I don't get both of them. But we don't have enough orbs to get to that 40th summon, so we're going to grab whatever's left in my inbox right now. So we have 10 over what we need to get to that 40th summon. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. What color? Cordelia is blue. I think I want Cordelia more than Dorothea because I like Cordelia more than Dorothea, and Cordelia is a harmonic hero, a harmonized hero to use for resonant battles. All right, we're not going to get Cordelia. We're going to get Noe. I think I actually have to clear out my barracks, so after this circle, I'm going to do that before I forget because if I recall correctly, I was under 50 summons away from hitting my barracks limit, and I forgot to check on that before summoning on this, so that might pop up. That might even pop up after this circle. I wish you could see how many heroes are in your barracks, like from the summoning screen, so you know how close you are to hitting your limit. All right, and then two greens, which honestly, I want all of these characters. I like Black Knight. I used to use him a lot way back in the day when he first came out. The Black Knight, that is, and not Zelgius. I used to use him a ton, and so this is kind of giving me like nostalgia seeing him on a new banner again, especially since he's like literally just wearing his Black Knight armor with a little bit of decorations on it. Like it's funny. Like he's not. Everybody else seems to be like completely dressed up for it. Well, not completely, but mostly dressed up for it. And then he's just like, he's got a cape, basically. I can't really tell if he's got more than just that, but it looks like he's just got a cape and then a little bit like other stuff. All right, let me clear out my barracks real quick. All right, so I cleared out my barracks and I was like 25 summons away from hitting my limit. So yeah, that would have happened during this video if I didn't stop to do that now. So, yeah. Now we're back to summoning. Maybe I'll get lucky since it's the Christmas banner. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Ooh, an Aranus. I haven't seen Aranus in so long. My brain wasn't thinking that I just got a 5-star at first. Because well, not even just Aranus in particular. Like, I haven't gotten too many pity breakers that weren't 4 stars. Well, pity breakers. Like, I usually get focus heroes, if I recall. I don't normally get pity breaker. I think I did on last time. Plus attack minus res. I don't remember what mine's IVs are. But I've summoned a couple. And if I already have plus attack or plus speed or whatever, then this one is probably pretty good fodder because it's got B-Dual Flying 4 and attack defense rain. Aranus has really good fodder for if I want to invest in a blue flying unit for arenas purposes, or just in general, really. So that's really nice to have an extra one, potential extra one, depending on what my current one's IVs are. Although I think I've merged my current one, so I don't think I have a Bane on my current one. And it's either plus attack or plus speed, I don't remember. So I might just fodder this one off anyways, and use the other one. If it's not good IVs, I'll just use trait fruits on it if I decide to use that Aranus a lot. I used to use Aranus a lot, but then just so many other better, like every banner, better heroes come out. And unless you like invest in the heroes that have already come out, they just kind of get outshadowed or out. I think that's probably a word, sure. By new heroes. So like I'm not going to constantly be, unless I really like a hero, I'm not going to be using them all the time. Is Rennick a 5-star exclusive as well? I guess so, because we just summoned him as a 5-star. I don't remember if I have a Rennick. Do I have a Rennick? I do have a Renick. Okay, I thought I did, but I don't remember where I got one. I don't think on his debut banner. Plus attack minus res. That's the same IVs as the Aranus. Huh. Okay, well, no focuses so far, but we've already gotten luckier than the last banner I summoned on, because I think, if I recall, I only got 1 5-star before the 40th summon, and I don't even think it was a focus hero. What does he have? He has attack. Oh, he doesn't even have the best of fodder. Well, okay, his dagger's not too bad, but he's definitely not, like, he's not somebody I would consider keeping to merge a lot, is what I'm saying. He's good for fodder, but he doesn't have, like, his fodder's not so good to the point where I would consider merging him a bunch. Okay, there we go. We got an Annette, a 4-star Annette. I'm happy with that. I like Annette. I don't think I'll try and plus 10 this Annette. I wanted to try and plus 10 winter or Christmas or winter or whatever, however you refer to them. Usually I think people refer to them as winter because it's not holiday based, it's season based. But anyways, I considered doing that for Winter Manuela, but I don't think I'm going to get around to that this year. I think my Manuela is maybe plus 3. I don't even remember. I'd have to look. Although, usually, I'm pretty sure the Christmas banners, for the most part, have been all armored units. But then this time, they have at least one non-armored unit. They have Dorothea's on a horse. I can't remember if... No, Cordelia is a flying unit. So yeah, there's only 2 of the focus heroes are armored units, Annette and Black Knight. Which... I don't see how Annette is an armored unit, but then again, the first winter banner, Tharja was an armored unit, and she was wearing basically nothing, so I don't know why she was even an armored unit. So I guess, you know what, Annette can be an armored unit. Because Black Knight's armored unit, right? Yeah, he's got to be. I don't know why he wouldn't be, but something was having me second guess myself. Yeah, I don't know why they sometimes decide to make some units armored units whenever they're not wearing hardly any armor. But, you know, oh well. Just means that they have usually better bulkier stats. Sometimes they have better speed stats. I think it was Valentine's Ike had an insane speed stat at the time for an armored unit. It might even still be pretty high for an armored unit. Ooh, 5-star Annette. Okay, I'm fine with this, honestly. I am perfectly okay with this. This one is plus res minus attack. Oh, that's right. The new heroes are not going to show up right there. There they are. Okay. Plus res and minus attack. The opposite IVs of the other 2. But still the same 2 stats have been modified for their IVs for all 3 heroes. She doesn't have anything for fodder, does she? Okay, she's got a pretty decent bow. She has attack, res, ideal, and crafty. Okay, she doesn't have the worst fodder, but it's also... I'd rather merge her than fodder her off. I guess my logic for Renick earlier was flawed in how I'm actually thinking. Like, okay, so unless I care about the character, if they have a lot of good skills, then I would more consider foddering off any extras than merging. And Renick, since I don't really care for Renick a whole lot, or pretty much at all, because I don't really know Renick's character, I would rather fodder off his dagger or attack speed solo 4 than I would merge him. I mean, maybe merge to +1. That's probably the most I would do for a character like that, where I don't really care too much for, and they have decent fodder. But, like, if there was a character... I'm trying to think of somebody who would be a good example. I guess most of these rearmed heroes, I wouldn't really +10. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I probably would, because you can fodder them off once for free. Maybe the Ascended heroes. I wouldn't +10 a lot of them. But if I got multiples of them, I would use their duplicates as fodder. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm just kind of talking. Maybe we can get a Cordelia. Nope, no Cordelia. Well, there could still be a Cordelia here. Nope, it is Catria. Catria. Never mind, I was going to say Catria is the only White Wing who doesn't have a resplendent art, but then I remembered Paula doesn't have a resplendent artwork yet. Which I wonder whenever they're going to do that. I feel like they would. It feels like they would have done Paula by now. But then again, it feels like they would have done Camilla or female Corrin or Tharja by now. But they haven't done any of them yet. They've done male Corrin. They haven't done. I feel like they would have done some other characters by now, but they just haven't yet. Speaking of male Corrin, there he is. Female Corrin does not have that resplendent artwork or the resplendent stat buff yet. I'm sure they'll do female Corrin at some point, but they probably didn't want to do both the Corrins so quick together. They haven't done male Robin yet either. They won't do female Robin because she's a Grail unit. Well, unless they decide to start doing Grail units. I don't think they've done any yet. If they have, I don't recall, but I don't think they have. Because the Grail units are kind of more exclusive than a regular summoned hero. So they're not going to like give out, I guess it's really only giving out one for free. So I'm not sure why they wouldn't do a Grail unit. I don't know. I feel like a Grail unit is well within the realm of possibilities for them to do a Resplendent hero. Speaking of Resplendent, I really like Resplendent Effie. Effie was one of my favorite heroes that I used a lot whenever I first played the game. And I'm really glad that she got her Resplendent artwork. But nowadays, I don't really use armored units a whole lot, so I haven't really used Effie a lot, or pretty much at all since she got Resplendent artwork. But maybe at some point I'll build my Effie again. I think I have plus 10'd her, but I haven't done anything with her yet after plus 10'ing her. I haven't given her any special skills or anything like that yet. So maybe I'll do that at some point. I would like to. I like Effie a lot, since she helped me a lot throughout my beginnings in Fae. So did Black Knight. So did, I think, my first, well, okay, not my first team, but one of my first teams consisted of Black Knight, Effie, Bravelyn, and Brave Ike. That was basically my first team. Well, not my first team, but one of my first teams. I think before that, I think Effie was on the team, and then it was George, the archer, and Arthur, who is, by coincidence, I didn't play Fates at all before Fae, but by some coincidence, I was using both of Elise's retainers on my main team for a good little bit. I think it was because I needed an axe. I didn't have a lot of heroes in my barracks, and I needed an axe unit to put on my team. So I just went in on some random banner, summoned on a greenstone, and it was Arthur. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to use this guy. And so I did. So it was Arthur and Effie and George. And then the red unit I used, because I wanted to keep one of each color. And the red unit I used was Roy, because Roy was really the only one of like a few characters that I really knew because of Super Smash Brothers. That's really the only reason I knew some of the characters. So I used Roy a lot, and then Black Knight was better than Roy at the time because he had distant counter on his weapon. So I swapped Roy for Black Knight, and then I summoned Bravelyn and Brave Ike, so I swapped them out because they were 5-star heroes, and I was using 4-star heroes. So obviously those ones would be better. I mean, they were at the time they were definitely better, and there wasn't a whole lot you could do for skill investment. You could merge a lot easier on the 4-star heroes, but I didn't really do a whole lot of merging back then. Moose spell. Okay, so I spoke of not getting too many pity breakers in recent banners, like just off-focus 5-stars that were not the 4-star special rate, and now we have gotten 3. Honestly, I'm not even upset. It's kind of funny. It's a funny coincidence for this to have happened, and unfortunately, plus speed minus attack. So he's first one to not have resistance modified. If only it was plus res minus attack instead of plus speed, then we would have 2 of the 4 heroes with 2 different IVs. I'm I was going to say that my chances of getting one of the winter heroes is now basically 0, but then I realized this is the last circle, and I'm glad I got a 5-star on the last circle, so then my appearance rate is 0. All right, we got another 4-star Annette, so at the very least, I can +2 my Annette. I don't think I got any good IVs for her, so I'll probably have to use some trait fruits, which I'm fine with. Oh, wait. The way that they had changed the appearance rates, unless I get a focus hero or another 5-star in this circle, it's going to be 3.25, not 3%. I forgot about that. Not that I'm not even going to summon on this after this. Oh man, I would have liked to have gotten a Dorothea there, so then I would get Dorothea and Cordelia, but that's okay. I'll probably go for Dorothea again at some point. Not on this banner, most likely. It'd probably be on a double special banner or something like that. Because I do like Dorothea. I have all of the other Dorotheas. Is it just 2 other Dorotheas? I think it's just Summer and Pelagian. Hey, the first 4-star special rate. Female Adrift Corrin. We were just talking about female Corrin. Well, not this one, of course, but we were talking about a female Corrin. Just searching up Corrin, there's a lot that you have to scroll through to find the right one. There it is. She's near the bottom, okay, for some reason, of my list that I have. And she is plus speed minus attack. So we had a lot of duplicate IVs for all of these 5-stars, which is odd. So we have 2 plus speed minus attacks, 2 plus attack minus reses, and 1 plus res minus attack. So nobody had any changes to their HP or their defense. It was all attack speed and resistance. That's honestly kind of funny. So if I recall, I can't check the appearance rates here because it's just 100%. Oh, you know what? If I summoned another 160 orbs, I could go for the next 40th summon, because on this banner, we have... Wait, what am I doing? Never mind. Okay. Really weird spots I have everything. This banner is like the first, or the 3 Houses Brave Heroes banner, where it's you get a 40th summon every up until 160 summons, so you can do it 4 times. So I could go for Dorothea some more, and then use another 40th summon on her if I really wanted to spend another 160 orbs, which I don't have by then. My goodness, look at this just takes up the whole space to read all that. It doesn't even, you can't even read it all. Gale Force, she's got some really good skills too. I will not be following her. I like Cordelia a lot. Probably in my top 3 Fire Emblem Heroes Fire Emblem characters. I should say female characters, because I don't really know how to list. I don't know. I haven't really thought about in general, but I know in my top 3 female characters, she is definitely in the top 3. She's number 3. But anyways, I would say we got pretty dang lucky. And my appearance rates, oh, it is 3%. Wait, oh no, that's right. It's not 0.5%. I wanted it to be 0.5%. But if you get a pity breaker, it takes off a full %, not resets you back to 3. But I always thought 0.5% or 1/4% would have been better. So in my head, it was 0.5% because I hadn't really experienced that in so long. But you know what? I'm fine with it being 3% because most likely I will not summon on this banner again. If I, for some reason, accumulate another 150 orbs before this banner ends, I will go for an 80th summon to get Dorothea, or at least go for Dorothea. And if I get her before the 80th summon, I would probably stop, unless I'm close. But I don't think I'm going to get 150 orbs before this banner ends in a month. So I'm probably just going to leave this here, and I'll just go for Dorothea on a double special banner or something like that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below how your luck went, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.